Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the very sought after Battle Android Trooper, the B.A.T. The B.A.T is part of the G.I.JOE classified line. This is a 1/12 scale figure. It's about 6 inches, and this is the packaging that it comes in. Very nice window box display. You can see the nice artwork there on the bottom right, and the G.I.JOE classified series logo there at the bottom. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the packaging. Back of packaging pretty much is the same. We're used to seeing with all the G.I.JOE classified lines so far. No changes as of this figure. And this is figure 33 of the series. On the side of the packaging, we see that really cool Battle Android Trooper artwork that shows like a battle damage helmet to the top and all kind of little stuff going on there at the bottom. Here on the side, we have more of those emblems that we're totally not sure what the meaning of them are as of yet, but I'm sure we will in the future. Here's the top of the box. It's a ball in the box, not much to see, but here is a UPC if that helps you track this figure down. I'll hold it for a few seconds for you guys to get a chance to pause it and so you can copy it down. To contact your local retailers, see if they have any as of yet. I wouldn't worry too much. It's supposed to be available throughout 2022. I know some of the pre-orders that are up are saying June or July, but I got these from Hasbro Pulse, so they were instantly sold out as soon as I ordered them. It was crazy, but they're starting to come out. So I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money, but if you really want this figure and you want to pay, I've seen some silly prices on eBay. I've seen a 2-pack. Like you get the Alley Viper and the B.A.T together, not as a set, but in individual packaging. They want like $360. Like, that's insane. So, but I mean, it's up to you. But Hasbro's saying that they're going to be plenty, and they're going to be all everywhere for you guys to get. I know everybody's trying to army build these guys, but I'm sure we'll find enough if we pre-order from some of your favorite websites. So I paid about, if you guys want to know what I paid for these, I think they were $22.99. Hasbro Pulse is where I got it from. They are now up, but they are sold out, obviously. But keep checking frequently. You might be able to score one at a good retail price. That being said, let's go ahead and take the B.A.T out of the packaging and see what he looks like. Okay, here's our Battle Android Trooper, the B.A.T, outside of the packaging. Well, it looks really cool, straight out from the cartoon. Looking fantastic. Really nice silver paint here on his visor or faceplate, I guess. Nice some silver stripes here on the sides. And on the back, we have these silver vents. That's really cool. On both sides. Very nice. You can see here on top of his shoulder, he has some silver buckles painted. That's a really nice touch. He has his traditional chest plate with all those mechanical parts. That's visual. We have the red and the yellow, and it's like a greenish background. We have this gunmetal frame here. Some gray grenades. Here's this side of the arm. Pretty cool. We have the Cobra insignia here on the top of his shoulder on this side. He has his yellow belt with a silver belt buckle. And he has his pistol holster here. The strap around his leg with the silver buckle. This is definitely something that really bothers me even with the modern scale, 1/18 scale, is this connector piece here. It hinders the entire leg's articulation. So, but I just think that's, I could have done with. I mean, I know it's the B.A.T aesthetics, but this is a pain. Could have maybe been a better way to do that. On this side, we have a type of thigh ring, I guess. It's not really a pad. It's kind of device here. Black pants. He has yellow boots with at the top. We have a gunmetal trim. So we have some kind of plating on top of his foot. Kind of catches the light. Really nice. Let's take a 360 look at the B.A.T. On the back here, we have that metal plate that he has his backpack or loadout piece that he holds all of his additional armaments. Looks cool. So let's give you some more angles so we can check out some of that sculpt work. Here's a nice look at the chest. Here's some look at his arm. Now for the arms, I think would have been really, really nice if they would have took some of this silver and did some dry brushing over this gray. And it really brought out the arms, I think. Just looking at it this way, it kind of just looks like gray plastic. So, I don't know, it's kind of generic in my opinion, maybe, but I like it. It's cool. But I mean, I just think some dry brushing of silver would have really showed this off. Like if you look at the 25th anniversary of B.A.T 118 scale, it has it was black, but it had a lot of silver, and it had the black and silver mixed together. It made it look really, really cool. And they should have done that to all the accessory parts that you can swap out also. Does have 2 pickles on his feet. He does have some treads on his foot. Pretty nice. Really, really cool. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the accessories. First off, he has a pistol, and I can't hold on to it, but it's a great pistol, and I still can't hold on to it. There we go. This is the holster that it fits in. It fits very nice. That's good. See how well you can hold it. The finger definitely gets wants to fold down on me there, but we got it. It looks really, really good. So I put his pistol in his hand so we could take a look at his articulation, because I think they got some really great articulation for the classified series. So let's start taking a look at that articulation. So for his head, it does look down. More up to stationary. Some side to side. And of course you have 360. Now the arms, they are on a ball joint. They rotate 360 all the way around. They will raise up about this much. There is a upper bicep 360 swivel. And then he has his double jointed elbows, which is fantastic. So you can see, well, with his pistol in his hand, you can get that great bend. Now, not only that you have that option, you have a 360 rotation at the wrist, and he has the in and out like this on the wrist, so he can get some pretty crazy shots with this pistol. So he can bring it in if he wants to, bring it out. And you can see what's really cool also about this pistol. It has a drilled barrel. Very nice. This wrist also isn't in and out like this. So they're the same. There's no up and down on this figure. Very cool. Here's a good example of how the figure's box chest here. It's like almost like a, it comes in and cuts, and you can get like an ab crunch. Some of the figures you can't see because of their vest that they come with. It's not too much side to side at all. There's I don't know if this actually spins, because it seems like it wants to, but I don't think it would, because I believe this is all one piece here. Now for the legs, that leg can go out. Guess we get about that much for the split, because the way this slid down the leg, and then this kind of rose, the belt rose up to his upper stomach. Then we have to get it to all to come back down. It does have these drop down hips, which just gotta pop them back into place. Now we can pull them back down for a second and try to get it back, different size split, but obviously this is really gonna affect your ability to do that side split. And this leg pretty much hits the back side of the figure. So, but for sitting purposes, that leg, not too bad, a little creaking, but he can sit pretty good, not bad. He does have thigh cuts right here, right there. They're kind of stuck, but you can get it. They're hidden very well. There we go. Thigh rotation, double jointed knees. It's good. And then we have a pivot down. Not too much up, a little bit. And then we have the around the ankle. And I believe there is a boot cut right there. That's also a 360. So, yeah. He's got the standard articulation we're used to seeing now for the classified line. Nothing different. The only thing is we do have the same wrist to go in and out. We should have like one that goes up and down, but we do not have it on the bat. So I'll go ahead and get him cleaned up, and we will take a look at the accessories. Alright, I kind of noticed something that I never noticed before. On this B.A.T figure, we have these butterfly joints. You see that joint right here? The back of there. Kind of goes back, front. I don't think any other ones I've seen on the classified line have those type of joints for the arms. But you can see here the back of this one too. This one's kind of a little stiffer. I don't think it's moving very well, but I don't want to break the arm off on these things. But this one actually, it flows pretty good. Right there. That's pretty cool. Definitely give you some more ranges because he is an android. You probably can get some pretty crazy poses because he's machine versus, you know, human anatomy. So pretty cool. So Alley Viper, we just did a review for the Alley Viper. I don't think he has those. I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I might. Huh. But that one's actually hidden under his vest, so let's take a look at that here later on. So we already took a look at his pistol. You see how cool it is. Fits really nice. He comes with a cosmetic plate here. It's a black plate that goes over his chest. Brand new. This is usually translucent white, clear, I should say, not white, on piece for the bats. But then you can cover up his parts inside. That's kind of new to the classified line, a new look for the bat. The bat, like I said, this is usually translucent with the 1/18 scale figures. And you can see the parts. It gives it a little more detail. I think this kind of hides the overall detailing, gives it just more of a black appearance. Okay, he does come with a different one, a battle damaged one. It's all beat up. And we'll take a look at that here with the battle damaged head, which is right here. So it's basically the same head, just cracked visor here. We have his optical eye. We have this gunmetal underneath his black, just torn out the side from like the front all the way to the back of his I guess his head, android head. No other damage at all except for that. Okay, so for his attachments for his arm, he comes with his claw, very classic claw. There is no articulation in the claw at all. There's no opening close, which is kind of unfortunate, I think, in my opinion. A little bit of articulation, at least on this piece, would have been nice. It's just a gray plastic. Now, to utilize your attachment pieces, like the claw we just looked at, you're going to have to remove the hands, or hand, it's up to you. Simply grab a hold close as you can, pull out. It's kind of on a peg. You want to bring this piece in, and I believe that that's the bottom part. And we just want to pop that on, and that's how that works. Like so. But unfortunately, like the hands, we have a joint. It would have been nice to have a joint there too, maybe. But it's just a stationary piece now. But you can rotate, obviously, if you want to. Let's see what else we got here. We have this piece. Now, is this like a sonic weapon? Drill, laser? Not totally sure. It is drilled out on the end, and then just hypothetically say you wanted to have no hands on your bat, you just remove this one. I do know the hands are easier to remove than the other classified lines I've had my hands on. So we have this device here. Of course, you can mix and match with a one hand, no hands, or two weapons like this if you like. Especially if you army build them, you definitely can get a little bit of difference in your bats if you wanted to. So you could, mix and match your attachments here. The last piece we have here is this flamethrower part. I really wish you had some kind of little flame here. That'd have been really cool to stick over top of that. Like a little red translucent piece. And that goes on just like that. So he can fry the Joes if he wants. Pretty cool. So it looks really cool. So you do have options with arming up your bat army. Wonder how many you guys are out there. You guys are going to collect. How many are you going to army build of the bats or the alley viper? If you want to comment down below, let us know. That'd be kind of cool. So far, my count is 2 bats and 2 alley vipers. That was the limit that Hasbro Pulse allowed for collectors that like to army build. Hopefully, some other pre-orders come through, and we have some more to share with you guys. Very nice. So the last accessory we have is this backpack. This kind of looks like nunchucks when you first look at it, but it's not. It's some kind of tubing and wires. It's a Pickled Backpack. You can put 2 accessories here, and then you can hang the other one on the bottom of the backpack. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out his armaments here. We'll take a look how this looks and how we can put them on, and I would put his hands back on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's take a look at the backpack. So I believe the claw is meant to go on the underside of here. This guy snaps in so it stays. Pretty cool. Then you have the other 2. You have your flamethrower. And it doesn't really matter which side you put it on. It's up to you. And you got the other attachment. It goes in. And that's how that looks. And you just simply peg on this back. Looks nice fit. Looks pretty cool. And when I was adjusting the hands to prepare for the backpack, I went ahead and put his battle damage head and plate on. So you can see how that looks. It's a battle damage. See, the plate really doesn't show much. That's all broken up. Maybe see a little bit of red there, but you really got to look at it to see the dings and cracks. Unlike his head, pretty cool. So with the weapons loadout options, you got the 2 hands, the pistol, and the 3 attachments on his back. That's you can get some diversity there, and then you also have the option of a battle damage bat. You could add just some more diversity to your figures, and you can have a really, unique squad of bats very easily with the different options that you have to choose from, which is really cool. Obviously, maybe in the future, you probably will get a repaint of the bat, by multiple repaints. We already know we're getting a Python Patrol bat, which is a first time in G.I. Joe. But we may get one with a red visor. That would be cool, right? Very nice. Like I said, here's the other head. Comparison. And you can always make your displays up and have a rack with all your additional bat parts. Battle, if you want to have like a rack with your battle damage heads, or your all kind of different new heads like this one, for example, or a mix and match, would be really cool too for a background. This is a really cool figure. My final thoughts on this guy, he's really cool. Right out the packaging, a lot of history. The overall cartoon images is there. Like I said, a little more paint on the arms. We're going to bring out that machine look. Would have been really nice here. Just some simple dry brushing, or to bring out all that sculpt work that they put into them, especially the hands. You can see the hands there. That would really have brought that out. And then I think they should have added the option, at least another clear translucent piece for the chest armor. Other than that, that's not a deal breaker by far, but even maybe some paint except on these 3 accessories here also. It would have been really, really nice. But it's like I said, it's not a deal breaker. It's a great figure. I highly recommend it. I will be picking up some more of these. I'm not sure how many I want. I guess it depends how many I find. They're not easy to find. They're very hot. Like I said, him and the Alley Viper. These guys here. Here's a comparison with the Alley Viper, if you wanted to see that. I think the Alley Viper is a little harder to get than the bat. I think I've seen a lot of collectors and community have more of the overall bats than they do the Alley Vipers. So, but that was just my experience of the videos and the pictures I've seen of other people's collections, which is always a fun thing to do, to check out everybody's collection. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review of the Cobra Battle Android Trooper, or the Bat from the G.I. Joe Classified line. If you did, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me. Let me know if you like this figure or you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate that. Also helps out the channel. And comment down below. Share the video with all your fellow friends and collectors if you would like. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.